Alrighty then. Hey, this is Megalovaniac yet again, and it's a little different this time. You may or may not be seeing a camera on screen right now. I can't tell because this is actually my test recording for using a face cam. I'm planning on using it for a couple of series that I have coming up, and I am not familiar with a face cam yet, so I'm taking this opportunity to learn. Either way, though, we're just going to be playing more Oxygen Not Included. There's going to be a face cam there. Do not let it distract you. Well, I guess most people play with one anyway, so it doesn't even matter. Either way, though, it's probably going to distract me, so whatever. Let's go ahead and continue now with the Prosperous Rat's Nest. So far, we are actually kind of prospering. We got a lot of excess food right now, which I've never had this much excess food in any of my playthroughs before. So I guess it's good that we've been prioritizing it. Let's see, oxygen is not great over here. Is there just no flow, or... Alright, there's no production here. The oxygen's all being produced right here. So what I'm going to do to fix that is I'm going to put some airflow tiles right here. Right there, why not? And dig out this here a little bit. That ought to help. Oh, there we go. Now, we are researching towards currently agriculture, which I kind of want to get a fridge because we've got a lot of excess food now, and having this much unrefrigerated food is not a good thing. Either way, let's see. What next? What next? We should probably also start building towards more of the basics. For one thing, I want to get this water storage facility down here done with. We should also probably have a dump hole for polluted water. Maybe I could just convert this area here into a dump hole for polluted water. Now, there's something I remember happening that was kind of weird, like an exploration bug. Okay, no, that doesn't work anymore. I had a weird bug where I instructed my duplicates to build something in the middle of nowhere, and it suddenly revealed everything in that area. I was hoping I could see how deep that hole is, but whatever. I don't want to take advantage of bugs anyway, so it's best that that did not happen. Now, we also have to work towards these two geysers here sooner than... What is that orange stuff in there? Is that temperature marking? Oh, it is 60 degrees Celsius in there, so that is pretty hot. That's what we'll also have to start working towards, getting some insulated tiles around everything, just to make sure everything doesn't get burning hot in here before long, because we are running all kinds of machinery, and everything around us is very warm. And until we find ice biome, there's cold there, but that's probably because it's vacuum. Yeah, until we get something set up there, or until we find an ice biome and get some wheezeworts going, then we could probably worry about it a little less. Let's prioritize this a little more. Sorry, I'm spending more time actually planning things out than I am actually doing things. What next? What next? I know the day is getting to its end now. I'm wondering if we should expand at some point. Well, after we drain this water down to here, maybe then I'll think about expanding a bit. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, since there is the whole face cam thing going now, let me know what you guys think of it, because I'm not familiar with using one of these things at all, so I might be doing it completely wrong. Let me know, though, if there's any way I can improve on it for those of you who are familiar with it. And if you prefer it, or if it bugs you, I don't know, I want to hear your guys' opinion. Also, I don't know if you guys actually see my hand here, because I don't know where the limit of your vision is, so... Sorry, I should stop drawing attention to the camera. That's kind of defeats the purpose. I should probably increase the priority on this as well, so that starts flowing better, too. Because as it is right now... Okay, that's helping the airflow a little bit in there, but not much. And also, we got a lot of CO2 building up down there, which will be good for when we want to produce... What's it? Mushroom farms. Mushroom farms will be very, very thankful for that. So, let's see. Okay, that's all dug out. That should help the airflow significantly. Now, got a good bathroom. Our food supply is more than good enough. Bubbles, are you the one who's supposed to be cooking? Or did I never assign a job for cook? Nobody's really good at cooking, so I guess, Bubbles, you're just as well learning from it. Doesn't hurt. Now, oh, we researched something. Electric grill, mess table, farm tile. Well, the farm tiles will give us a better option for farming, but for now what we have is decent. Also, if I'm not mistaken, we are eating up literally all of our power at any given time that we are producing. Let's see, how much can this produce at a time? Would that be it? Okay, 400 watts. we are definitely using a lot more than 400 watts between everything right now. So I guess we should add a second one. Or maybe we should try to get part of our base on a second power supply system. You know what? Let's do that instead. Oh, another duplicate. I'm just going to check this, see if it's anyone really good I want to save for later. Buff and amphibious. That's not bad. No one particularly special, so I'm just going to go ahead and let them start reprinting. And once I have room, I might have a better option. Now, what was I just saying? Right, second power supply. So, if we're going to do that, just go ahead and set up a manual generator here-ish. Yeah, why not? Manual generator, a battery next to it. A battery next to it, I said. Why did that take a couple clicks? Yeah, whatever. And set up some wires between them. And why don't we just divide the base in half? So we'll go to deconstruct. Wait, power wires, liquefied gas pipe, building, automation, and back wall buildings? What are back wall buildings? Huh. Either way, though, let's just go ahead and disconnect all this here. And in its place, we will produce wires to help our oxygen supply. Let's just set it up over like that. That'll do for now. Now, let's also get an increased priority on building all of these, including power connector here. That way it'll be on 2 separate systems. We can actually have excess battery power, and we can actually have our base running properly again. Now, what next? Research is complete now. Fertilizer, synthesizer, hydro, and refrigerator. Refrigerator is something we want sooner than later. Weird, I could have sworn we had a really full ration box. Where? Do we have a second ration box? I don't remember. And there's the one here, but I could have sworn we had a lot more. Well, actually, no. We have so much food. It was probably full of basic lice, but not filled with lice loaf. Also, I think in the next day, we're going to set up a mess hall up here above where we're cooking. This has kind of become a hodgepodge. It's got food storage, it's got food making, it's got med beds, it's got a supercomputer, it's got power supply. It's all just a lot of weird. Let's see. Yeah, let's just go ahead and deconstruct that now. And tomorrow, everyone can get to work on... Actually, you know what? Let's cancel those. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and make this airflow, just because I want the area where everyone's going to relax to be as airy as possible. That there. Now, of course, we're going to want wash basins where they're going to be cooking. Yeah, just basic wash basins should do. Actually, I'd rather have it be sinks than wash basins, because we don't have a dump area right now. Maybe I should just set up an emergency dump area, but I don't want to get slime lung in the base right now because I don't want it mixing in with everything. Actually, if I dig right here and just set up a temporary dump for slime, for polluted water, it can work, and plus it will be pretty close by. I'll just make sure, just in case, I'm going to set up a wash basin there. Then a wash basin here, wash basin here. Then... Oh wait, that's furniture, not food that's under. Mess table there. Let's see, how many am I making room for? 1, 2, 3, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Perfect. Because my ultimate goal with this colony is to have 12 people in it. So that this will make it so I don't need to make a second mess hall later. So, next up, let's fill this with artwork. Perfect, perfect. Now, let's go ahead and set up plumbing and a bottle emptier. Press O to swap. There. And let's increase priority on that so we can get all of this done. This isn't super huge priority, although I do want to set these to be direction that way, so that they only wash their hands going in. Well, I suppose they should be washing their hands as often as possible, but it should only matter going in. Similarly, here I just want it to be going out. Okay, you guys. Okay, they're finishing up that, finishing up digging. I can't remember. Now, one thing that's weird to me, in the previous run I had going of this, slime lung was rampant in our polluted water. Like, it was all over the place in it. And then I was filtering it into our regular water, and it was getting all in our water supply. No matter how much I filtered, there was slime lung everywhere. And I don't know how that happened, because if we go into the germ overlay, let's take a look at slime. Germs. What was it? Slime lung, full info. Multiplies in slime and polluted oxygen, inhibited by gas, killed by solid oxygen and liquids. So it should have theoretically not been able to travel through our water supply, but it was in this one server. But one world I had going. I don't know why that was happening, but it was. I'm not joking about this. Or maybe, I'm wondering if maybe it had been food poisoning instead, because I could have sworn it was slime lung, but then I think that food poisoning probably could spread. But no, everyone was catching slime lung was my problem. Let's see. Multiplies in polluted water and edible. Survives in polluted dirt and genetic ooze, so on people, I guess. Inhibited by polluted oxygen liquid, killed by gas, disaffected by solid, bleachstone, or pickled. Suppose we could start pickling some food. And also, since we're on a separate powered supply now, and we have better food management, let's go ahead and set the electric grill up and running. Sorry, my nose is really making me feel like I need to sneeze right now. Whew. Connect, there we go. Then I'll set up that electric grill. Right now, we're just surviving off of, oh, that's right now. Oh, that's right, I never set up the, food storage. Should probably do that. So let's set up 2 fridges. One for raw lice and the other one for completed stuff. And there we go. Bert, okay, you're doing a good job so far. Let me just make sure nobody is doing paint when they shouldn't be. Creativity of 10. Bert, you are an artistic genius. There we go. So yeah, lots of art around the base. Let's make sure decor is actually good. Oh my god, decor is amazing in this base. Look at this. Even in like some of the worst places except for, you know, the toilets. It's amazing here. So let's see. May as well get it spread a little bit more. Can always have more art. Doesn't hurt. Let's see. Let's go ahead and get a little bit more here for the people who are doing power generation, because this still requires a fair amount of power generation, and will require even more with this refrigerator coming in. Let's see. You're just going to be cooking ingredients and lice loaf. No, not lice loaf. Meal lice. I guess meat is technically a cooking ingredient. Mushroom is a cooking ingredient. And gristleberry is also a cooking ingredient. There we go. All else, except for those, or rather, yeah, that's done. And then I'm going to, actually, weirdly enough, I'm going to copy the settings here and get some power being built to these refrigerators. Food has decayed. You see, that's exactly what I'm talking about. We need to refrigerate our food. I don't know where we should put that. I'd like to put it... Oh, that is causing really bad decor. Breaks down to polluted dirt over time. Okay, could I just have it moved so that our hatch here could just eat it? Because we don't have a way of getting rid of polluted dirt right now. Is there anything like that in automation? Wire bridge, signal switch. You know, let's take a look at the research tree real quick. Metal refinery. Plastic manufacturing. It's got to be something in automation to be able to, like, move things and drop them. Because I know there's, like, a way to feed hatches automatically in this. I don't really know how. Transit tubes? No, those are only for duplicants. No. No, it doesn't look like there is a way of doing that. Feels like it should be something pretty basic put into the game. I guess what we could do is set up a storage compactor here. And have it be for just stuff that we'd want our hatch to eat anyway, and then have them empty it every once in a while. Guess that's a method. Also, we should probably set up some more research. Got decontamination going. Did we ever? Yeah, I think we set up those oxygen thingies last time. We could start getting into refining metal. But I think we should get some combustion going first. Yeah. Allergies are driving me crazy right now. Sorry if my nose is like red and my eyes are watery or something like that. I've just been having problems with allergies for a while now. Off and on. Either way, should probably set... We don't really have the ability to cook gristleberries right now. Oh wait, gristleberries aren't an ingredient. And also we just cooked these. We just copied these, which is not what the intent was. This one, ironically, is supposed to contain none of the things I currently have checked. So I checked the ones that are not checked. Oh, actually, that can stay checked. And then uncheck the ones that are currently checked, so I don't get them mixed up. There we go. Much better. Gristleberry is a refined food, so... And that's how I'm going to be separating them. This is ingredients, this is... Oh my god, we have no storage of power whatsoever. Yeah, we should really start working on our power management as soon as possible. So, that is priority. Also, I should probably, speaking of priority, set these to a higher priority. So they are constantly sweeping those up automatically. Also, you will be polluted dirt and rot piles. Yeah, that should be plenty. And also, we'll set you to a priority 6. And we should be able to press a button to empty the building, right? Or do we have to deconstruct it? Because deconstructing it would be an even bigger pain. Whatever. I'm not really concerned about it right now. Also, what did we just complete research on? Oh, coal generators. Wow, that was fast. Where should generation be going on? We do have a lot of coal up there. You know, I'm thinking somewhere like in here, so we can keep it. It'll help keep the heat. Will help keep the slime lung under control because that can only survive in certain heats. Ooh, speaking of, that's a lot of polluted oxygen up there. Oh, I didn't even think about that. There's tons of polluted oxygen leaking in now. Oh god, that is getting everywhere. Okay, we're gonna need to deodorize all that right now, soon as possible. Set one there to be safe. Definitely have one here to be safe. You know, you're going to also be enabled soon. Actually, no, let's not enable you. Okay, that's at least done. We are not producing enough power even for just this half of things right now. Wait, how is that possible? All we're doing is the micro musher right now. Oh, now it's starting to build up. I guess whenever we're doing... Oh, wait, and we're not doing... Not only are we not doing research, but we're also using the refrigerator, which actually, that will be overloading the power significantly. That's why. Okay, let's just focus on this power supply as quickly as possible. These will clean up all this polluted oxygen, convert it into usable air for us. It'll all be good. Also, actually, I want to make sure no slime lung is getting into my home, because I know it reproduces in polluted oxygen. So what is with that crack in the air there? Is that going to stay there forever? I hope not. Oh, it is. It's going to be permanently in the air. Oh, the carbon dioxide's cracked. Oh, well. Guess the best thing we can do is... Oh, we don't have insulated tiles yet. I guess that's something we should get. Insulation. Temperature modulation. There it is. Insulated tiles. They'll also get us space heaters and hydro fans, which we really don't need right now, but for the time being, I'm just going to set plain old tiles here. You may as well get this cleaned out as well. And ladders built. In fact, why do we even have that extra tile there? Deconstruct that. And we will have mechanized airlocks on that because they are the fast opening sealed doors. And in here we will have... Should we have the power be there? Or should we have the coal generators be there rather? Or should we just have batteries? I think we're going to have batteries on the level above, because why not? For now, though, we will have 3 coal generators. And, let's see, how many more can we fit in there? We could fit in 1, we could fit in 2 more. For now, though, I'm just going to put 1 in there. And I'm also... I want to put in something that will take care of the carbon dioxide that's going to very rapidly build up in there. But it's going to be so far away from the algae terrarium. Like, I'd like to set up an algae terrarium just to get at least a little bit bearable in there, but whatever. Carbon dioxide can be compressed, like, to crazy levels in this game, so I'm not really concerned about it. And, yeah. Other than that, we're just going to set up a couple of storage compactors and have those filled with coal. And on the next floor above this, we're going to set up a big old battery room. That is the exact opposite of a battery. That's a generator. This is all going to be... That's going to be our big storage facility for all our base's batteries. You are just going to be set to consumable or coal. And, oh wait, copy. And you two. From there... We don't have heavy-duty wires yet, do we? Okay, that needs to be something we're researching as soon as possible. Even faster than insulation. Where are heavy-duty wires? Advanced power regulation. There we go. Okay, oh yeah, these doors are so much better than the manual airlocks because they open so fast. Alright. Now, we have a new duplicant available. Ooh, you have a lot of learning going on. I think I like this one better, though. Because it's natural... Oh, germ resistant. Oh! No? I guess they had negative to start out with. And none of you are really that good, so... Next batch, for when I actually have room for you. I keep forgetting about this down here. I'm just gonna keep doing it layer by layer. Because the last thing I want is someone getting trapped down there in the carbon dioxide and dying. I should probably set up the... Oh, wait, right. I can't set up the wires for these yet because I don't have the advanced power regulation, which should be going faster than the temperature stuff. So I know you need to keep doing that because the refrigerators are going to keep going out until this research is done. Once we have this power going, we're going to have no more problems whatsoever with people having to run on the manual generators all the time. Also, yeah, these doors are so much better. I wish I'd been using these the whole time. I mean, sure, they're as fast as a pneumatic door, but they actually seal in the air, which is really nice. Also, look at all this coal we've got going already. These are both almost half full, and we've still got tons of coal just lying all over the place. Huh? Food has decayed. Okay, you know, this needs to be deconstructed right now. There we go. Now all that will go into there, and we'll stop having to deal with lice loaf rotting on... So, yeah, we don't want food getting wasted right now. Okay. So far, so good. Temperature, I feel like, is going to become a problem soon, because everything's getting to a lighter... Like, it's getting to be more of a yellowish green in here. So everything's starting to heat up a bit. Not much yet, though. But it's going to get there, especially once we have these coal generators going. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to get a layer of heat resistance above the base, where this is, and have it so the heat will all just go up here. It'll just naturally not go into our base, it'll go elsewhere. I don't want to try to contain it in that little spot. Sorry, being in a little gesture like this. It's weird having you guys being able to see me. So now you can see all the weird faces I make while I'm doing things. I don't know, I just always make faces whenever I'm talking to well, I'm basically talking to myself even though I'm talking to you guys. But I always make weird faces whenever I'm talking, and you can also see the random hand gestures I can do. Or, not can do, but I always am doing hand gestures when I'm talking, even though you guys can't see me, and I mention this sometimes, like, and I'm waving my arms around even though nobody can see me. But that's neither here nor there. Let's just move on. Let's see. Still have excess power, got tons of food. Yeah, we got more than enough. If I recall correctly, everyone eats 1,000 a day, so we have enough built up to where we have 1,000 left over. Wait, we should probably... Okay, we already said so that meal ice won't be eaten. Yeah, 1,000 a day left over. Or if we have 1,000 a day and we have 6 people in here, we have enough for 5 days worth of food before we, like, of no producing food whatsoever before we run out. That is really good excess. Especially considering, like, rotting in this game, you can't have that much excess food, but still decent. Now, about how close are we? Oh, we have insufficient oxygen generation. Not by a huge amount, but it's still there. Yeah, oxygen's still not good in here. How am I gonna handle that? I guess I could just turn on this thing for a little while. But I want to do that after our massive carbon dioxide things start building up. No, I want to do that after we have better power generation. Now, I think we're gonna have a conversion bay up here. So I guess I should start getting that cleared out sooner than later. I guess I could also just label this for now. Ooh, looks like we're all ready to do it. Now, when I'm talking about conversion bay, each of these wires can only hold 1,000 watts at any given time. I think it's watts at least, or is it volts? One of those things. But this heavy watt wire here can hold significantly more, which is exactly what it's going to do. Now, we need heavy watt joint plates to go through the walls here. Only really need the one. Now, these things are ugly as all hell, so they reduce the decor of everything nearby, and they can't be stored inside of blocks. So, the only blocks they can go through are these heavy watt joint plate things. Once we have those going, though, we'll have power generation going on, and like I said, is this... Alright, no, this coal generator. Did I... Oh. Oh, we don't have enough raw metal for this. That might be bad. Suppose I can dig out more, but we're running very low on raw metals now. Well, that's not what I intended at all. I think I'll do one more day of in-game time, then I'll have to end off the episode. Always feels like I'm running out of raw metals at any given time. Now, dig out that whole floor, because why not? This whole system up here is just set up because I needed more metal. Now, we've exhausted all the copper in our starting biome by the looks of it, except for this little bit here. We could go into the slime biome and start gathering gold, which is really nice. Or we could go into the heat biome and start gathering iron. One way or the other, I think I want to explore down instead of up, because that will leave us in a safer place. If we're exploring up and say we come across something we don't want and it pours down into our base without me noticing, then we could be screwed. What does this have in it? Let's not allow it to have a little dirt in it. Oh, that's one way I can empty it. It's manual and awkward, but it works. Now set back to having rock piles in it, and now there's that on the ground, and our hutch will eat it. Huh? Did our hutch just take damage? Okay, he just screeched, but he didn't seem to take damage, so I guess that's fine. Now, as I was going to do, you will stay running. You will only run when it's at 70%. You will only run if things drop to 50%. You will only run if things drop to 30%. And you will only run if things are completely empty. Actually, no, let's call it like 2%. So, I don't want all of these to be running at any given time. In fact, I want them to be running very rarely. Let's set you all to a priority of 8, so you're constantly running. There we go. Now, let's get an increased priority on this little section here, so I can start getting some power converters, so we can actually make use of this. So all these will be used at first to fill up everything, which is going to be a bit of a waste. In fact, let's go ahead and disable this building for now, so that's not completely going to waste. In fact, wow, let's disable 3 of them for the time being. Because one of these will fill up all these batteries like nothing. Now. Next. Actually, let's set this to a priority 6 dig. And get a priority 6 dig. Or, no, that's alright. Priority 6 dig on all this right here. And this here. And get these ladders here built up. And then it's time for the power to really get underway. Now go there, and across there. No, not like that. Across here. Because then we need to get the power converters going, which I know we don't have enough resources for this, but we will, I promise. You won't even let me tell them that they can build it when they have the resources. Okay. I find that really annoying. Alright. Well, another day has gone by in game, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave it there. So, I'm going to record at least one more episode of this right now on my, immediately. So I won't have your feedback until after that, but for now though, thank you guys very much for watching. I'm looking at the camera right now, and again, you guys might not be seeing this because something might go wrong with the recording process because I have no idea what I'm doing. This might not have a camera on at all. Either way though, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time when we continue this game of Oxygen Not Included. See you then.